What's up, guys? Lubert the Great here. On this ever so cold Halloween up in the northern US. I'm gonna take this thing off because I'm sure you can't understand a word I'm saying, but I had to have some sort of Halloween bit to go in the beginning here. So welcome, everybody. I'm gonna take this off now. It's also kind of hard to breathe in here. Whew. Alright. That's better. I gotta put my glasses on. It's also better to see with the glasses on. Okay, that's better. Whew. Much better. Welcome, guys. Draco, Drawing with M. How's it going? I would have loved to keep that that sort of mask on that I've got there, you know, all throughout the episode here, but you wouldn't be able to hear a word I'm saying, and it's not the most comfortable thing in the world. We'll put it that way. But I've got a mask on in the game. How about that? Which I also probably won't keep on the entire time because I want to be able to see what we're doing. But hey, gotta love Minecraft for putting in something like jack-o'-lanterns and stuff so we can have some Halloween-themed fun today. Let's see. Oh. See, I gotta be able to watch where I'm going, otherwise I fall down here. Alright, so, a couple things about the server here that I changed since Monday. I changed a couple of the settings on the server, so hopefully we have some more mob spawns, at least for enemy mobs. Turned up the difficulty a little bit on it. So that should be useful just overall, because it always has seemed a little easy, and I finally took the time to go through some of the server settings here. So, yes, we are going to be making, at least starting, one of the goals today is going to be starting a rail project to go to our massive pit mine, which we are going to start digging. Probably not start digging it in the episode. I'll probably do most of that off camera because that would be really boring to watch. But I would like to start getting the actual, what am I trying to say? The rail, because it's a few hundred blocks away from the village, as to not destroy the landscape immediately around the village. So, first things first, I want to go enchant a pick real fast here, because as you can see, our good pick is pretty low on health here, and it's extremely expensive to repair it now. So we're gonna start making some new picks because it'll be a lot easier to do that. And eventually this will just become too expensive too. And of course we get a really garbage one, just plain unbreaking. Not the end of the world though, I mean, whatever. Well, I'm sure we'll find a use for it eventually at some point. Better get some more. Oh no, I gotta shear them first. Trying to make some jack-o'-lanterns that we can put around the village, you see, for this lovely Halloween season, since it is Hallows Eve. Wonderful. All right. I literally thought about this today while I was at work. I was like, I gotta do something at least that's a little bit Halloween themed, because, yep, it's Halloween, and I happen to be streaming tonight. Don't have any other plans, so. Alright, let's make some jack-o'-lanterns. I believe this is all we need. Boom. Alright, let's decorate the village a little bit here. This guy needs a jack-o'-lantern outside his house. I think all the villagers, you know, they would have all made some jack-o'-lanterns for the season, I think. Don't you guys? I think that makes sense. I think that makes perfect sense. This villager was a little... I guess that's sort of my house, though, since I kind of took it over. That he was a little bit... overachiever there. He's got 2 pumpkins. Oh, yeah, so they got trick-or-treating where I live tonight. But I live in an apartment complex, so it's pretty unlikely that anybody will be coming over by us to get to do the trick-or-treating here. It seems as though pretty much in apartment complexes, which is where I've lived for the last couple of years, they just don't really... People just don't trick-or-treat really in the apartment complexes, or they don't come to them, which is really odd, because I would think that if I was a kid, I'd want to go to all the... apartment complexes, because there's such a high density of people there. You know, you've got a great density of houses you can go to as far as how many places you could hit up for trick-or-treating, you know. So yeah. Oh, happy early birthday there. All right, let's go up on the hill. We've got a couple more pumpkin or jack-o'-lanterns to lay out. At least we'll give the village a nice little Halloween vibe, you know? We'll put one down here. And heck, we'll lights it up a little bit more too. Alright, I guess that's all the jack-o'-lanterns I've got right now. I mean, sure, I could make some more right now. Not exactly what I want to do, though, because eventually I'll be getting rid of them anyway. It's a temporary decoration, and I should have just thought of that further ahead of time, that I could have prepped some more, but that's all right. Not the end of the world. Let's put these seeds away. We just don't need all of them. Certainly don't need all of them on us anyway. Alrighty, so I had alluded to, we want to start making a rail, because we found a spot and set up a beacon last time to build a massive open pit mine. And in order to do that, we need to have... I wanted to put it pretty far away. Are you ever planning on making a fence around the village? Well, you see, I've already done that. There's a wall. I built an entire wall around the entire village so that the pillagers can't get in. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? It's got a battlement and everything. Goes all the way around. You can see it off in the distance there behind those villages, just peeking over the other side of the village. Goes all the way around the village, and then on the other side here is just water. So it connects up to this little like lake that opens up to the ocean. And then if we go up here, we will see that the village, or the wall, also goes all the way around the other side. So our village is fully protected, which actually proves quite difficult if you want to do a village raid. At the same time, they can actually spawn inside the walls, so yeah, you know. But welcome, Briss. All right, so what I was going to do is pick up some items from downstairs here. We need some iron and gold and redstone. Sure you can. Why not? There it is. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. It's custom made skin. I colored it myself. Kind of took another design and just recolored everything. But that's me. Want to put that armor back on, though. It's a dangerous world out there. Alright, we're going to grab some gold and a bunch of iron. And we need to go get wood, because we need some sticks. Oh, shoot, I need redstone, too. We'll just grab a block. Stack. That's way more than we need, but it still only holds 1 inventory space, so I'm not too worried about it, because that's super easy. And we're also going to want... Oh, we just need wood, because I'll make wooden buttons. I was going to say we need buttons and things, but we'll just grab some more planks. Actually, we'll grab 2 stacks of planks, because we'll need a bunch of sticks. Actually, we won't need that many sticks. We'll need far more iron than we do sticks. So I guess that's probably not that big a deal. Well, we need sticks first, I suppose. Should give us a nice stack there. And if we put... I think that's a good starting point. I'm not going to try to... I don't know that I'm going to... I'm not going to try to build the entire rail in this episode because it will probably take quite a while. I think... I want to say after both dimensions, I want to say the pit mine area is like right around 300 blocks away, so it'll take a while to actually build that all and put all the powered rail in. So I'll probably just get a start on it today, and then we'll go from there. So thanks, guys. I appreciate the support. All right, so let's make some redstone or some powered rail. We'll just make all of it because I don't really need gold for anything else at this point. Okay, so from here we need to make some buttons. We really only need a couple buttons though, so I'll just make a few of those. And then we also need a bunch of redstone torches. Make a little bit more dust here. All right. Okay, that should be pretty good for supplies. And then I'm also going to grab... I think I still have some stone bricks downstairs from when we built the mine area. And if you weren't here for that, don't worry, we'll be going over there in a few moments so you'll be able to see it. Let's grab a couple of stacks of this. I probably won't need that much, at least not right now. But at least we'll have a supply of it if we do. That should be about good for materials, I think. All right, so let's go play around with some rail downstairs because we need to sleep first. I know I can only sleep at night, but look, the sun's going down. It's already down. Like, come on, let me sleep. Or we could sit here and watch the beautiful sunset. I guess we're just gonna sit here for a second, and now no, not quite. I was really excited there, but not quite. I like this window though. I mean, it's a perfect view of the sunset every time. There we go. Alrighty. Let's go down into the mine through the secret mine entrance. Right over here in the fisherman's hut, out of all places. Boom. Here we are. Okay. So, if you're here, if you've watched some of the previous episodes, you'll remember that I created this 3x3 tunnel that goes. This is ultimately what goes to the open pit mine. And I've been kind of branching off of this for doing my mining activities. To get all my resources and stuff. And then we're going to use this as our rail tunnel. Now, I'm not 100% sure what all places we're going to end up building in this world, but for the sake of the fact that we might... yeah, I agree. Only being able to sleep at night can be a little annoying sometimes. But for the ease of potential future work, I'm going to put the rail on the right side because ultimately we're going to go down to the end of this hallway, super long, like 250, I think, blocks down, and then we'll take a right, and it's just a little bit further that way, to the right. But there might be there might be more projects that we make that we want to use the same tunnel for, so we have basically the ability as it is to make 3 separate rail lines down here if we want over time. So let's start with, we don't need that in our hotbar right now, nor do we need that. Let's get some of these materials out. So we will put down a couple of powered rail. Trying to think how I want to actually do this. So do I need to make this room maybe a little bit bigger? Probably. That's probably a good idea. Let's make this room just slightly bigger to better accommodate the rail. We will replace the walls and such with the stone brick that we brought down. So I'm gonna break these out. Hey, there's some iron back here. How did I not notice that before? Perfect, because iron is just something I really need right now, especially now that we have a beacon. Okay, so if we mine out the rest of the wall here so we can replace it. Okay. We should still have enough stone brick to fill in what we want here, so I'm not too worried. We will also need to fill in the floor. And I can always make some more stone brick or go upstairs and grab some more. I don't remember if there's even more in the chest, actually, but I guess we'll find out if we need to. And we'll replace the roof as well. I'm glad I grabbed a whole stack, because originally I was just going to grab like a couple, and that would not have worked. So, for building this rail, let's throw up these torches again. Okay, we can get rid of that one then. Okay, so I'm thinking we'll have something like this, and then a button on it. That'll power the rail for us, so that when we put down the minecart, which I didn't bring anything down to make a minecart with, except for I just have, I can, if I let this iron ore smelt while we're building the rail right here, we should be good on that perspective. Kind of a lucky thing there. So we have, I'm gonna put 2 rails worth of brakes essentially on either end, I think, and I think that should give us enough, because the first thing we actually need to do, oh geez, that breaks really fast. I'm gonna end up doing that a lot probably, is put down 7, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, so we put down 7 powered rail that we will directly power with a torch. And I'm actually going to do a little bit of research right now while we are working on this. I'm going to do a little bit of research here. So if I have powered rail and I put redstone underneath it and then I power that redstone with a torch, does it light up the rail? I didn't think so. Okay. Kind of a bummer, but not the end of the world. We will just have to actually use the torches underneath. That will be fine. I was just seeing if I could save any torches, but at the same time, if I just use torches, it's still only 1 redstone, and I have so much redstone I shouldn't worry about it. So my idea here was that if once we have multiple rail lines in here, you know, we've got we will have a whole bunch of rail all right next to each other, would we be able to use just 1 torch to power each of these? And I'm sure there's probably some way to do it, but it's probably not worth my time to figure it out right now, because having a torch underneath it really isn't that difficult at all. So we will just temporarily remove that, since we don't actually have any need to put it there right now. But anyway, so we have the powered rail. So having 7 powered rail in a row here, that will get us up to maximum speed, max velocity. Now, I don't remember off the top of my head how many normal rail we can go before we need to put another redstone powered rail in. We might have to do a little bit of experimenting here, but that's okay, because experimenting can be fun too. Let's grab ourselves the iron that we just smelted so that we can make ourselves a minecart. And let's give this a little test here. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. Alright, yeah, I have to be out of it first. Okay. So I am going to lay down a little bit more rail. And let's kind of see if we can gauge at all how long it takes for us to slow down. Because I feel like it wasn't even slowing down even by the end of that. So I'm kind of curious how many rail that is, you know. If I temporarily drop this rail, I will be able to see just by picking it up. And that was 17 rail. If anyone knows how long you can make rail before you need to put more power in, that would be good to know. I'm just gonna make a fairly long section now and see. So that was 17 that we had there. That's significantly more than 17, so that should give us at least somewhat of a gauge. Let's see what we got here. Alright, we're at max speed. And honestly, I feel like it's barely slow. If it slowed down, it barely slowed down. So let's keep going here a little bit. Because I'm really curious where it actually starts slowing down. Or maybe it's just slowing down so slowly that it's barely noticeable. But it's got to be slowing down by this point. I mean, we're like 50. Oh, you think 27? I mean, that could make sense because that was probably right around what we just tried there. Let's see. I don't know. I feel like we still didn't slow down at all. That just doesn't seem right. Does that seem right to anyone else? That doesn't seem right to me that we didn't slow down at all. I mean, we used almost like a stack and a half of rail here, and we still didn't. I'm just going to lay all this down, and we're going to see what happens. Hey, Luna, how's it going? All right. We've got a few left here. All right, so it actually said 27. Okay, well, let's see what happens here, and then if you guys, if it seems like it's doing that, okay, so every 27 you need to do 3 in a row. Is that what you guys are saying? That could make sense. Hey Josh, welcome. Welcome back. All right, let's give this a shot. We're definitely past 27 now. And I don't know about you guys, but it sure doesn't seem like it's slowing down. It didn't slow down at all. Oh, I got you. I get what you're saying. All right, so I don't know. So caveat here, you know, this is not a perfectly vanilla server. There are a couple of plugins on it, but there shouldn't be one that affects any blocks or rails or anything like that. So this is sort of weirding me out that it's not slowing down, because it totally should have slowed down by then. And I don't have any sort of plugins that should affect this at all. At least not that I know of. But, 57 for 6 blocks. Huh. That's very strange. Isn't it though, Luna? It's a great tunnel. It leads to the pit mine. Or what's going to be the pit mine anyway. Alright. So I might have to play around with that some more, because it doesn't make any sense to me that the minecart doesn't slow down at all. 54, you guys think? I'll have to look around and see if there's a server setting or something that's causing problems with that. Because it really shouldn't. The plugins I have, like I said, they really should not be affecting this at all. But it clearly might be. Big maybe on that. So, I'm gonna see if this works. I just don't like the way that just looks sticking up in the middle of the room like that. We're gonna see if putting up a stair there looks a little better. Okay, that was the wrong direction. What am I thinking? There we go. Get our button back. There we go. Put a torch on there. Okay. My streams are 2 hours from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time. So... Alright, we're sitting good there. Now, I'm still really confused as to why the minecart didn't slow down at all. It really should be slowing down, but let's go upstairs and make some more rail quick. Looks like it might be nighttime. Yep. Alright, we'll sleep and then make some rail. Alright, we left all of our iron. Actually, I've got more iron in here as well. Let's grab all this stuff. Alright. I think I'm gonna probably make all of this into rail. Because I still have never come across a mine underground that has rail that I can harvest in it. So I've never come across any sort of, you know, what's the word I'm looking for here? Source of rail naturally spawning or anything like that. So we've got a whole bunch of stacks of rail here. I'm really just weirded out by the minecart doesn't slow down problem. And I want to try it some more because that just doesn't make any sense to me. It also would be potentially a problem just by the sheer fact that if I wanted to, if I accidentally, you know, if something was somehow like a mob spawned in here or something and it was on the rails and it knocked me off, it'd be really a pain in the butt if I didn't have some powered rail along the way to help boost me along. Then I'd end up having to run the entire duration of the tunnel. But let's give it a shot here again. It's still going as fast as it was before. I wonder if that's just an effect of having a server rather than playing single player. Maybe, you know, maybe it's just like easier for the server to handle it or something. I don't know. But we could line this whole thing. Now the thing with going all the way to the other side of this path, and I know I said that we weren't gonna do that, but it's just weirding me out that this is behaving this way. The other side does not go to the surface currently. It just ends underground right now. And we need to make kind of an instavator style thing, exit point on the other end with the bubble elevator style water cannon thing. Just like we did to get out of our mine shaft on this side of the map. Yes, I do. This server is hosted. But it's a private server. I mean, I play with, you know, there's a couple people that I know IRL who play on here occasionally with me. But it is not a publicly accessible server if that's what you're asking. We definitely do not have enough mine or rail to get to the other side of all the way to the other side of the tunnel here, but not the end of the world. I'll just set up a little booster point so that we can scoot back. But you can see, oh, I don't know if you can see it on the stream very well. It's probably kind of small, but the end of the tunnel is up there. You can see it very, very slightly. We're actually not too far off from being able to get all the way there, which is actually, I thought it would take a lot longer for some reason. Maybe it just seemed a lot longer when I dug it out because it takes so long to mine this much material. That could be. But But I might as well, since I got this far, I may as well show you the other side because it's pretty close at this point. It's just down here, a couple, like, I don't know, 60, 70 blocks away. But, oh my goodness, how did I miss iron right on the sides of the tunnel? That's ridiculous. But good, too, because I need this iron really bad so that we can finish this rail. Because I'm pretty close to out of iron now. Between, and you'll see, actually, no, you won't see. If I break this and this and go to the other side of it, you'll see that this is within range of my beacon, which is kind of down here at the end of the tunnel, except for it's up 50 blocks. So this is the location of the pit mine, though. So the idea here is that I would make a water tower style entrance exit like we did on the other end of the tunnel up to a building up on the surface to service the open pit mine, and it'd be a quick way to get back and forth without having to run across the surface or even build a rail across the surface. So let's quickly just build a little, no, I can't put that there because there's a torch there. I brought the minecart. Good. I thought for a second there that I didn't even bring the minecart. Oh man. All right, now if it keeps acting like this, I in theory don't need to put in any sort of powered rail, but that doesn't make any sense. Minecraft, you should definitely have to put more powered rail every so often in order for the minecart not to slow down. Oh wait, it actually looks like it's slowing down now. Or it's lagging. Oh goodness. Oh, it's definitely slowing down. It just took a super long distance. Wow. That's kind of incredible that it took that long to actually slow down. Well, that's really good to know though, because now we can actually build some of this. Okay, okay. This is actually this is good. This is good. You know, it's annoying that it took me this long to figure it out. I'm not going crazy. We're not going crazy. It's just that its deceleration of the minecart is so gradual that it's hard to tell when it's slowing down. So I'm wondering if we just do kind of a blanket, generic, like, I don't know, every 30 blocks or so, put a booster in. Something like that. I'm almost wondering if it's just, it didn't look like it was slowing down because of some sort of like slight server lag or something like that. Because I mean, you can see this tunnel's pretty long. It takes, it takes a few moments to actually run down it even. But if I roughly, I'm not gonna count it out exactly just because that'll take forever. But if I roughly count it out, we should be able to put some boosters in here and be pretty much good to go every so many blocks. So if we just arbitrarily go like this and say, hey, we'll throw a booster at this block here. Now, maybe someday I will come back through and actually count this all off because it's going to annoy me otherwise, probably. But if I just kind of go like this and put some redstone, this actually shouldn't take that long at all. Do a couple jumps down the hallway. All right, we need to reorder this so that's in order. Haha, there we go. Take a few more jumps down. We're on dirt now. I don't have a shovel in my inventory. Well, it's in my inventory, just not my hotbar. We'll see how well this boosts us if we need to do any additional If we need to add more, hey, there's iron. Let's get the iron because we need it really bad. Wonderful. I love it when you just like are building something and then there's free resources there on top of it. That's the best. There's probably some people just completely cringing right now as far as I'm just kind of blindly placing down this powered rail, not counting it off at all. But don't worry, maybe I'll fix it someday. Ooh, I hear zombies. There must be a tunnel near me. Luna, you're not much of a survival guy. I have to say, I don't know that I have, you know, I've played survival before, like long time ago. Like, and by that I mean like probably 4 or 5 plus years, where I played survival for a pretty decent amount of time in the same world. But I generally haven't played survival unless it's on a multiplayer server for very long at any given point either. This is probably the first game of Minecraft survival that I played largely by myself in, I'd say, 4 or 5 years. And I say largely by myself because there are a couple other people who've played on this server very briefly. So but they haven't you know, contributed a whole lot apart from just screwing around, messing with things, that kind of stuff. You know, when Boris was on here, I think 2 weeks ago now, he accidentally killed one of my master level villagers. I was kind of salty about that. But, you know, things happen. It was funny though, because I mean, those villagers, they take like 1 hit and they're dead. They have 0 health. So you can't really blame a guy for accidentally hitting a villager when they're actually trying to build something. So, you know, couldn't get too mad about it. Plus, you know, you can't get too mad at your friends in general. Otherwise things don't work very well overall. Gotta keep good friends around, you know? Hey, we're getting there. We're just a few more spots here. You know what? I didn't even think about it. I should have made some more rail while I was over on the other side. Let's see if I have the materials to make enough rail to finish this thing real quick. I should have enough of that. That might actually be enough. Oh, that's plenty. That's definitely enough. We'll be golden. We'll be golden here, folks. I just don't want that to sit there, but oh, I do have room in my inventory. Okay. Wunderbar. Okay. And we'll have to give it a quick test once we're through to the other side. Alright, I was just about to say we're gonna open up into lava here. Don't want that. Don't want the lava. Alright, I am just going to remove all of this. Oh, of course there's a silverfish block there. Why not? Get out of here, silverfish. Oh, there's your buddies. I was gonna say, there's gotta be more of you. There's almost never just one silverfish block. Jeez Louise, there's actually quite a few of them here. Wow, alright. Alright, let's patch the ceiling now. That just all broke all over the place. Okay. And we'll put... Definitely still hear mobs. I wonder if there's another tunnel around here. Oh shoot, I actually want this. And we'll break down this little pillar and round the corner. And we'll put another powered rail right away. Another powered rail. Oh, don't want that right in the middle of the walkway. Ah! No. Don't get trapped. Wouldn't that just be horrible? You know, you start out playing Minecraft and then all of a sudden you get to a point where you accidentally fall into a hole in stone and you have no tools and you just have to you just have to stand there hitting stone to try to get out. You've never come across a silverfish before? You gotta mine in the lower areas of the world, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. Not exactly one of the leading experts in Minecraft, although I have played it quite a bit. There's plenty of people who know far more about it than I do. Now, just like we did on the other side, I'm actually going to open up this room a little bit bigger to account for the little mini rail station that we need to make. Just to allow us for a little bit of space and potential expansion. Oops. Wow. Server lag is kind of annoying. Luckily it's not very bad, so otherwise I'd be really annoyed. Alright, here we go. So I've played Minecraft for somewhere around 9 years, if that gives you any sort of indication. Probably redo this room and to make it, you know, all stone brick at some point, but I'm not going to do that right this second because we don't really have to take the time to do that right now. Doesn't make a whole ton of sense. So let's put our blocks out where we will potentially have multiple ways to go. Actually, since we only have one right now, we'll just leave it as one this time. And we got to put our button on it. And powered rails. And then one of those, and then 7 of those. And then we'll put a torch under there. Oh, for goodness sakes. Putting it in the wrong spot. There we go. All right, so now we've got our booster on either side, and we've got plenty of boosters along the way, or at least we should. Let's try it out. Attack! I'm just hoping that these little boosters are enough to keep us going. I'm not sure that we might have to add more, but we'll see. Obviously. I love how there's still those good old glitches with some of the older components of Minecraft, you know, glitching around a corner in a rail car, everything blacks out for a split second. Wonderful. I think this is sufficiently keeping us at speed, so that's good. Doesn't feel like we've slowed down really. Excuse me? Oh, there's a hole in the ground. Oops. I was looking away from the screen for a split second there, and I didn't realize I left a hole in the ground here. Is this supposed to be a powered rail? Yes, it is, I think. Let's try that again. Alright, we might not be going quite as fast as we were before, but we should get boosted up to speed here. Hopefully. Yeah, we should be fine. It's a nice leisurely rail ride down to back to the village, you see. I'll have to put some signs on this stuff labeling where these rails go as we build more of them. This is kind of our first rail project on the server. I'm realizing more and more I'd like to have some sort of like iron farm or something, but haven't built one yet. That is something I definitely want to get into more though soon, is building some rail, or building some rail stuff. We're building rail stuff right now. Building some farm stuff, whether it's different types of mob farms and stuff like that, just to be able to get some more. I'm just gonna put some of our building materials down here. Put some wood. That should be good. Keep that. We can add some more. Actually, I'll make a couple more mine carts here just so that we have a few. No, we'll get 4 of those just to have them in case we forget one somewhere, or we leave it on the other side and end up, you know, going above ground for a while or something, or whatever the case may be. I guess I can't really feasibly leave one over there unless I bring 2 of them over there, because I would have to use that one to get back, but whatever. Okay. So, next thing is... So, as I kind of alluded to before, I want to make some sort of quick way to the surface and quick way back down underground at the other end of the tunnel, like we did here with the bubble tower through the water. Oh, good, it's raining out. So I'm kind of wondering if we should start working on that. Because this kind of what I do. I want to make a drop that goes down, a fall that goes down, and then a bubble tower that goes up to the surface. And in order to do that, I need to dig out a column and fill it back in. Now, the only thing is I don't have nearly enough stone to do that. So we could work on digging it while I cook stone over here. Although it'll be out of render distance. I'm going to throw this stuff in the smelter, and then we'll figure out what we want to do, because I don't think you guys want to just sit here and watch me cook things or dig a pillar. I think I can do that well enough without having to stream it. I don't think anyone's particularly excited about that. Unless you are, I mean, you can let me know. But I don't anticipate it. I'll just put this cobblestone down here so I can put that in there later. We're doing really good on the coal, though. We've got plenty of coal reserves in here. And the coal blocks are slowly making their way through the system as I mine more and more. Is this a thunderstorm? Darn it. It is not a thunderstorm. Meow! Yes, there's a cat over there. Oh, I could harvest the farm. That's probably plenty ready for harvesting. Let's do that. Yep, sure is. Beautiful view in our little hut here. Harvest all this up. And let's go collect some of those goodies. I decided I'm pretty much going to collect the leftovers that get, the few things that get stuck on the walkways here, just because it only takes a few seconds, and it's not a completely insignificant amount of stuff that can get stuck up here, so most of it gets through the down to the hoppers, but you know, that little bit is kind of it. Oh, are you trying to give me a flower? Well, thank you very much. Here, have a piece of steak. It's not like they can pick it up anyway. Alright, let's go check out our food stores down here in the root cellar. Oh, and actually everything got into the hoppers this time. That's good. Collecting stuff. Oh, I must have thrown some chests down there at some point. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna go empty out my inventory a little bit, and then I'm gonna try some villager trades, because we really need to level up the farmer villagers, because we've got a number of them, and I think pretty much all of them except for one are low level. So we need to remedy that. I am going to remove this and put that in there. Okay. Throw this iron and gold in here. Put the redstone in here. And the rest of this can go upstairs somewhere. Put all the stone type materials in these chests. I need to organize these at some point, but I was doing a lot of mining off in between the streams this week, so I didn't feel like organizing it all at the time. So it's kind of a mess in there in the mining shack. So we'll just, you know, not look at that for now. Let's get ourselves a new full stack of wood here. Alright, now let's go clean up some stuff out of the root cellar, as well as put these redstone torches in the sort of redstone chest, because I don't need those on my inventory either. Alright, now we can pick up some stuff out of the root cellar, as I call it. And we're going to pick up these potatoes and carrots, but not... We don't want to pick up all of them so that we can still replant. Which we still have plenty, so I'm not too worried about it. We can pick up all of the beetroot, though, because you don't replant beetroot directly anyway. You use the seeds. And it looks like there's still a few things flowing through the hoppers back here, but none of them are beetroot, so I'm not going to worry too much about them. Lots of carrots. Are we going to have enough potatoes still? Oh, yeah. Plenty of potatoes. And we'll come back down, I guess, if we need to make some bread. But I also have a bunch of bread, so we might not need it. Sir, you're the diamond one, right? No, you're not. Okay. You want carrots? Well, I'll give you some carrots. The problem with these guys is they just give you so little experience per trade. It's kind of annoying. Jeez Louise, it's going to take all of my carrots just to get this guy up another level. And he ran out of wanting carrots anyway. Now he just wants beetroot. Well, I don't have any beetroot to give you because unless more has processed through the chest, I already took it all out. Yeah. Unless there's some in the hoppers, which I kind of doubt because it's just flowing through, yeah. Bummer. Okay, well, let's move on to another villager maybe who wants potatoes. Any other farmer villagers around here? I know there are. It's just a matter of finding them. What do you want? You want coal. I've got plenty of coal, man. I could give you coal for days. Let's see if he wants... If we can give him some coal in a moment. Are you looking for food? Oh, you want carrots too, though. That doesn't help me. Hey, at least it gives me experience, though. Now I can do another enchantment. So that's a positive. That's very much positive. There should maybe be a villager over here. Yep. What do you want, bud? Aha, you want potatoes. I can give you some potatoes. Got a decent amount of them. It's gonna take me like 3 years just to level up all of these villagers, because it just takes forever because they give you like 0 experience for stuff right now. I've had times where the villagers give you like tons of experience, but I've never bothered to do enough research on it online to figure out exactly like the ratios of everything as far as how it works. Like why sometimes villagers give you more experience per trade than they do other times. So I'm really not sure. But let's grab some coal. Yeah, we're gonna grab some coal here and see if we can trade that. Where's that fisherman? Here you are. Yeah, jeez. But he's giving us the same amount of experience, but for only 10 coal, which really, I mean, that's not that much. Oh, shoot, he's out. Alright, well, I guess we're not going to trade with him forever because I do not have a ready, steady thing for any of the rest of these. And 15 emeralds for that much experience, I mean, that's not very good. So we might be sitting on that guy for a while. I do not have any source of rabbit, and he is also out of coal trades. Also a bit of a bummer. Oops. Oops again. I was trying to trade with this guy. Well, that's the guy I just traded with, though. Here's the other one. Yeah, he's not going to want to do anything either. Darn. I'm going to push these villagers off this pedestal here because they, for some reason, always seem to fall onto it. I don't know why they pathfind to it in the first place. It makes no sense. But they just do. So, that's just something I've noticed kind of recently. I have another cartographer? Oh, you know what? I bet you when Boris was on, I bet you that's the one that he killed. See you later, and welcome, Aladdin. How's it going? Okay. So I think we're pretty much done with villager trading. Maybe let's quick check out. Get out of bed. Get out of bed. Having a bad day. Well, I hope I can cheer you up a little bit. Or at least you can have have some fun joining in on the stream here. Oh my gosh. Seriously? For 3 emeralds, he's gonna give me that 1 pixel of experience? Wow. Hey, no worries, man. Nothing says that you have to be on time. I'm here when I'm here, and if you can make it, great. If you can't, not the end of the world. Alrighty, so if we are done with villager trading and such, maybe we could try. So I was paying attention to, and when I was walking around the village earlier, that I think a bunch more cats have spawned around the village, like a ton of them, all out of nowhere. On this side of the village specifically, look at them all. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more cats over here. 8 more cats, untamed cats. 9, there's another one. I have no idea what causes all the cats in the village to congregate over here. There's another one. 9 or 10, I don't know. There's a lot of flipping cats, that's all I know. But what is that guy doing outside the village? Why is there a villager outside the wall? Sir, excuse me, but what are you doing out here? You're gonna get killed. Hey, I'm talking to you. Get back in the village. Follow me. Will you follow me? Probably not. I don't know how to make a villager follow you. I don't even know if you can make a regular villager follow you, but I wish he would so that you come back inside the village. I'm gonna leave this door open. Actually, no, I can't leave that door open because I might want to tame some cats. Now, I have some fish. Not a ton of fish, but I have some. And I'm going to go grab it, and let's try to tame a cat or 2. Maybe we'll take a few moments and do a little bit more fishing, because it doesn't really actually take that long with the nice fishing rod that I've got. But let's grab the fish we do have also. Oh, we can also do another enchantment. Let's do that right away. We need to make another enchanted pick, because I need to just basically keep doing that. Actually, I think fishing gives you experience, so we're going to keep doing that. Maybe I'll wait and see if we get to level 33 here at some point in the stream so I can do 2 enchantments right away at the same time. That would probably make more sense. Boots? Why did they fly over there? I don't need boots. I need fishes. Missed it because I was getting a drink of water. Missed it again. You know, it would help if I was paying attention to the screen while I'm fishing. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Little fishies. We could go like super fishing again too. Oh, he's coming in hot. Got him. All right, let's go super fishing because that's just more fun. And what do I mean by super fishing, you ask? Well, you're about to find out. We go like this, and then like that, and then we run over here, and we wait to catch a fish. We can see it better if we put it over in the corner here because of my field of view, which is just kind of hilarious. It distorts everything so badly. And I just got a bone. Really? Really? I'd really much rather have a something just fish. Do I know what the fifth president, who the fifth president was? No, I don't. Not off the top of my head. Sorry, Aladdin, I really don't. You know, school must have changed a bit since I've been. I don't remember, you know, being able to. Oh, a mending bow. Ooh, now that's something I'm happy about getting. Something tells me I wasn't allowed to watch streams or anything when I was in school. Well, school must have changed a little bit since I've been there. Seems a little suspicious. Fishes, that's what we need. There's a cat. There's a cat. He's just waiting for our fishes. Coming in hot. Got him. All right. So we're definitely going to try adding, after we get at least one enchantment done, we're definitely going to try adding that mending bow because I have a power 5 bow, I want to say. So we're definitely probably going to want to add mending to that. Since I got a mending bow, which is awesome. The Minecraft music is so just calming. Oh, he's coming in hot, guys. Well, I got something. Oh, I got another bow. A flame bow. Hey, that's not bad either. Maybe I'll just get a bunch of low-level bows that I can add all together and make one super bow. Make a mega bow. A mega destructor bow. I think that's probably wishful thinking, though. Alright. I think that should be enough fish anyhow for now. Don't need to tame all the cats in the world right this second. Let's see what we can do, though. See if we can tame any of these little cats here. Get back here, cat. The problem is, the thing is, you got to get them in like a corner area where you can kind of pin them up against something so you can. Ooh, got him! Yeah, that's right. All right, you are just gonna stay right over here and be the guard cat for this gate. Just push you right up against this pillar here. There you go. You can greet people as they come through over here. Yeah, that still seems a little odd, Aladdin. I feel like I would have gotten in trouble if I mean, you probably would too, I guess, if they knew you were doing it. I suppose. I do not advocate cheating, unfortunately. Ah, get back here, cat. Look at all of them. There's so many. I don't even know which one I don't even know which one I just gave fish to. Oh, you get back here. I already fed you. This cat must not like me. I'm not going to bother wasting all my fish. Because last time I had a cat that, like, required 12 or 14 fish. It was some ridiculous number of fish before it was tamed. I think it was like 14. And it's like one fish. Easy peasy. I'm just going to have little tamed cats all over the village. Look at them all. Just like lining the outside. Oh, get back here. Ha, gotcha. The key is you got to get him jumping up stuff because it slows him down. Oh, almost had him. Oh, get back here. Yeah, that's right. Pathfind right into the wall so that I can easily get you. Oh, he ate my last fish. It ate my last fish, and I didn't tame him. Hey, that's all right, though. I mean, we tamed a decent number of cats there. Just got them, like, all sitting all over the place here. Here, yeah, I'm going to have you sit somewhere where I can actually see you, at least. I'm just going to leave all those cats sitting around right there. Maybe I'll try to place them around the village in a little while or something. But we're going to leave it at that for now. So. Okay. So. Just trying to think here. Let's do an enchantment. Let's make ourselves another enchanted pick and then try. I think I'm going to try adding some bows together to see if we can get a pretty decent bow. So we need to make another pick. Alright, and then I think the other bow is upstairs somewhere anyway. Let's sleep. Oh, let's watch the sunset. Oh, look at that beautiful sunset. Such a beautiful sunset it is. Alright. Come on. Just let me sleep, dang nabbit. Alright. Now I think my bow is right here. Power 5 bow, yep. Those are pointless for this. I don't need those books. So let's enchant this pickaxe first. Hopefully this is a decent enchantment because the last one I got was just Unbreaking 3. That's a real bummer. I really just want efficiency stuff. I don't even care about anything else on them. Now we need to go downstairs and work on the anvil. Okay. So, let's see about adding these together first. That costs 6, and then I should be able to put still power on this. As long as I do it right here, definitely. This way is much cheaper. No, sorry. This way is much cheaper. Unbreaking 3, Mending, Flame. You can't. I'm fairly certain, if I remember correctly, that you cannot put Mending and Infinity on a bow. So that should be a pretty darn good bow. Maybe at some point, I think you can get. What is it called? Punch bow. If I can get a punch bow, that would be even better. But this should be really nice and powerful. Now I just need to, find a readily available source of arrows. That would be really nice if I found like a skeleton spawner or something else like that. That'd be the best. We'll take the arrows out of here and throw them with these ones. But now, I mean, heck, we could have some. Let's go see if there's any mobs outside the village walls. I just want to use this thing now. This is a pretty decent bow. Not the best, but it's pretty close. Any creepers surviving the daytime out here? I guess it probably wasn't nighttime long enough for much to spawn out here, really. I suppose I could use a pig for target practice, I suppose. Really? I missed? Oh, well, that's a pretty effective bow, I would say. insta kill. Yeah, I mean I would say that is a nice powerful bow for sure. And it immediately, you know, that's a great way to cook some steak there. Hello, Darkness of King. Welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you around before. All right. I think I've satisfied my want to test out the new bow here, so I think we can go back in the village. All right. I don't see any more pigs to practice on. And I don't want to kill all of my pigs, although I could breed the pigs. And then, although I don't want to use the bow on them though, because I actually need raw pork chops to trade with my butchers. Because they want, well, at least one of them I think wants raw pork chops, which I have almost 0 of. I am going to put this bow back in this chest though, because I don't want to, I just don't really want to use it much. No, I don't really need that on me. Replenish my food a little bit here. I've got a few raw pork chops, not very many though. Let's go breed the pigs because that's kind of the primary source of meat that I need for trading right now. The other one wants raw rabbit. Well, I don't even think I'm trying to remember. I don't think I've even seen a rabbit on the server yet. The only time that I can think of that I might have seen one was when we were going around at some point adventuring around is the only time that I can think of that we might have seen that. So here so we've got the pigs bred, so that's good. I'm kind of tempted to go on kind of a treasure hunt. So I'm really looking to do ultimately is get some mending books, which would be super nice. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think you can get mending books from treasure. I know you can't you can't get them from an enchanting table. I know that for sure. But I think you might be able to get them from treasure chests. So it's kind of what I might do here is we could go on a little bit of an adventure seeking out buried treasure, mateys. I could be a pirate in the spirit of Halloween and go around searching for buried treasure. But first, we need to clear out some inventory. Also, I should make a bed if we're going to do that, because I do not like when I'm exploring around having to do that. Welcome back, John. All right, so let's go on a treasure hunt because I haven't done one of those in a long time, and they're just kind of fun. We can bring our fishing pole with us and do some fishing while we're on the sea, maybe? I don't know. So I need to make a boat. Actually, I make a couple boats. I'll make 2 boats. Just for good measure. We got plenty of food, plenty of materials just in general. Sun is high in the sky. Oh, I know. I wanted to bring a bed along with us. I think I have some wool over here. Actually, I might just have a bed in one of these chests yet. Maybe not. Alright, maybe we need to go shear some sheep. Nope, here it is. I was like, I'm pretty sure I have at least white wool over here. Shoot. Need some more planks. There we go. Alright. Now we should be good. Let's put the bed up there. Alright, let's go look for some buried treasure. What do you think about that? I think that's going to be pretty fun. Like I said, I haven't done that in a while. See what we can find. I also need to fix my armor soon because that is really not doing so hot anymore. Let me in the boat. So we've obviously already explored that sunken ship because we've been here forever. But, you know, if we find any underwater anything down below, also we can explore that. Also, I learned something today about making bubble streams using soul sand. If you want to make just a 1 block large bubble stream using soul sand, it's actually potentially very helpful to use kelp. If you have just 1 source block at the very top, and then you put kelp all the way from the bottom to the top, it turns all of the flowing blocks actually into source blocks. I don't know why I thought this was an ocean. It's obviously not an ocean. It's just like a big lake. So I might use that technique when I make the bubble elevator, essentially, for over by the pit mine on the other side of the tunnel. Oh wait, what do we got here? Is that we got a shipwreck? Oh, we got a shipwreck, all right. Let's see what we got down here. Pants, paper. I mean, honestly, I want the paper more than anything. Thorn pants, pretty useless to me. We need air. Whew. All right, let's quickly eat. Don't need to die from diving on the shipwrecks here. All right. Come on, let me out. Let me out. I'm stuck. Can't see a thing. It's so dark. Whew. There's gotta be a treasure map in there though. That's what we're diving for. That treasure map. It's gotta be in here somewhere. Oop. Come on, let me in there. Oh no! I wasn't paying attention to my air. Luckily that hurts you so slowly it doesn't really matter. Seriously, where's the rest of the openings in the ship? There should be more stuff in here. Let's just dig through it. Eat some food. Oh, it's gonna be nighttime. Alright, there's gotta be more in this ship. Seriously. Oh, there we go. We got air at least. Let's put a torch in here and see what we can do here. Of course, that puts out the torch. Wonderful. That's what we needed. Put the torch here. So we've already explored that chest, but where is the rest of the chests? Or where are the rest of the chests? There's got to be another one. There has to be at least one more, because I think every shipwreck has... At least I thought every shipwreck had a buried treasure map on it. Maybe I'm wrong. Oops. Breaking my light source. Just gonna keep digging through this thing, because, like, what the heck? Oh no! I broke the only block of light. Quickly. Oh no! Alright. Escape! Oh my gosh. Come on, hit the right buttons and escape. Oh man, that was probably the closest I've ever come to dying underwater. Jeez Louise. Bunch of materials floating up at the top here. Oh, that was all the stuff that I broke out. I was like, what the heck is that from? Alright, let's I have my shovel. I do have my shovel. Alright, let's get up to the surface though, because I forgot to eat and I don't want to die. Alright, let's eat first this time. Jeez Louise. We gotta let ourselves gain some health back. Watch out for the enemies. Watch out for them baddies out there. Is that a village over there? It looks like an ice village. Dude, that's not even that far away from my village. We could totally make a connection to that village, and we'd have 2 villages, guys. Ooh, that is an exciting prospect. That definitely looks like an ice village. That is exciting. I am very excited about that. All right, let's go back down here because we seriously need to find this buried treasure map. Oh, for crying out loud. Dang nabbit. Darn sand's getting in the way. That's why. Let's dig this way. There we go. Okay. So we've got at least a spot to sit here. Oh, jeez. Okay. For crying out loud, more sand. I'm just making a few spots here that I can stand in because this is really obnoxious. Oh wait, this ship is actually inside the side of the... I actually might have to mine this out. The ship itself is inside the side of the seawall here. We're gonna have to do a little bit of digging, I think, to get to the chest that has the treasure map in it. Maybe that's why we couldn't find the other chests. I've never had this happen before. This is actually quite interesting. Ooh. It's right up into a cave. Hey, that's not bad, though. I don't mind that. I think we got a nice efficient pick. That's really the key here, you know? The key in Minecraft, get an efficient pick. This works wonders, saves tons and tons of time. Okay, let's see about kind of cutting off this water source because it's just problematic. Well, at least I'm not the only one who's like kind of excited about this find. There we go. Okay, so that should settle that water down. Why? Oh, this must be a waterlogged block. Huh. Interesting. That is actually really interesting. I totally forget about the whole waterlogged block stuff just because I haven't had to deal with it a whole lot. But you can actually have water flow from like a seemingly non-source block. Like that. It's gonna be kind of annoying, I think. That actually flows all the way back out to the ocean itself. Aha. So now we're actually kind of above the water here. I feel like an archaeologist. We're digging up an old shipwreck underwater. Never thought that Minecraft would have that in it, did ya? I certainly didn't. The only problem is I'm definitely still not seeing a chest. Unless I've just blatantly missed it so far. Oops. Block it in. What? Okay. Oh goodness. That did not help. Ah. I don't. Nope. Wrong button. Wrong one. There we go. I was like, geez Louise, that should be working. Okay, it is working now. Except for now we have another leak. We've got a leaky ship. Let's just climb back up the ship. That will make this a lot easier. Just break the ship. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're the worst archaeologists in the world, probably, but whatever. Alright, I think we actually do need to go back up above ground, though. And try to figure this out, because... Alright, see you later. Thanks for stopping by. I mean, obviously this... Is this supposed to be the only chest? That just doesn't make sense to me. This is the weirdest treasure hunt. Or, treasure sunken ship that I've ever seen in my life. I mean, it's very obvious that there is no chest, or no, you know, map in that chest, but at the same time, it's like there doesn't appear to be any other chest. Now, maybe that's another thing, you know? Yeah, happy Halloween to you as well. All right. I think we're just gonna have to move on from this shipwreck because it just doesn't seem. Oh, for goodness sakes, let me out. It just doesn't seem like there's another chest in here to be explored because I've hacked it to bits and there's just not another chest in there. So I think we are going to have to move on and try to find another place to explore underwater. Which... Is there a spot right there? Nope, definitely not. Just my eyes playing tricks on me. So let's go over to the next neighboring village and say hi to them. Unless we see another shipwreck over here, in which case we will definitely explore it, but kind of don't think that's the case. Go back this way. Maybe we'll have to do a little bit of a portage here because it doesn't look like we have a nice clear shot out of this lake anyhow. Alright. Oh, there's a crevice there. Nice. Alright, let's say hi to our friendly neighbor village. They're right over here. Hello, I come in peace. I will not kill you. I come bearing steak. Who doesn't love steak when they... You know, who doesn't just greet people with a nice hearty steak, right? Oh, they've got nice different uniforms. Ooh. So they've got the new fancy light poles there. It's got a nice ice monument, it looks like. I really like the ice buildings. They just look so nice. And the igloos. That actually might be my favorite thing, the igloos. Igloos might be my favorite village like structure. We'll have to set up a trading route between this village and our village. Doesn't look like this village has any job roles in it. What is that? I literally actually don't know what that block is. Why don't I know that block? Is there like a Fletcher's station of sorts? If there is, there's a polar bear! Hello, polar bear! I think they're friendly unless you attack them. Please don't kill me. I won't kill you. Alright. Oh, there is Fletcher's. Okay. Cool. Too bad I don't have some emeralds. I could get a bunch of arrows from this guy, but that's actually not... That's actually probably good to know. Just because, you know, at least I know that there's a Fletcher over here and that I can make... I'm sure I could just make a Fletchering table in my village and be pretty much set, at least somewhat. So I should definitely probably do that. Hello, Mr. Polar Bear. There's another one. Oh, there's a baby polar bear. Ah! Don't get near a baby polar bear. Its mother will kill you. That was a mistake. Jeez. I guess that does make sense. Mother polar bears are very protective of their young in real life, so why not bring that right into Minecraft? Oh, jeez. Alright, I was hoping that there'd be like an additional water area to, welcome back again, Aladdin. I was hoping there would be another area to explore as far as water goes. Oh, maybe this river continues, actually. Let's follow it this way. It's just all covered in ice. Which is really great for traveling on, though. Turns into like an actual river, it looks like. Might not get very far here. Or there might not be much in the way of treasure hunting in this area, but maybe it will open up, maybe it will lead to an oceany area, so that would be super helpful. Oops. Alright. Well, it opened up a little bit, not much. I mean, at least there's, I know that I've got a really good source of ice if I need it. Oh, is this another ice village too? Holy cow. Look at this. Ooh, they have spider webs. Why do they have spider webs? That seems a little odd. Is this supposed to be like icicles or something? Or is this an abandoned village? Of sorts. I don't see any... I was gonna say, I don't see any villagers. They probably all fell in that hole and died. Huh. This seems like a fairly sizable village, too. There's just no villagers in it. Maybe it is abandoned. Maybe that's what the... Oops. Maybe that's why there's all the cobwebs on it. That might be a thing that I'm just not aware of. If anybody knows, let me know. But I think I should harvest some of these because I do need string. I don't have very much string. So I'm actually going to take a second and harvest a few of these spider webs just because they're here. And super readily available. Put efficiency on a sword to harvest spider webs. Oh, that'd be funny. Why do you carry around an efficiency sword? You know, just in case I run into some cobwebs. Gotta get rid of them really fast. What do we got here? I don't even know what that is either. I should probably look into doing a quick Google search and see how many different villager jobs there are and make sure my village has all of them, because I don't think it does. I think I'm missing a number of them. Should probably add all of those different types of workbenches so that I can have all the... Whoa, this snow is just all floating. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, I was gonna say, that's not supposed to be like that. That was very satisfying, though. Okay. So... the river keeps going. I'm gonna keep following the river as long as it keeps going, because then at least I can follow the river to get back. Oh, jeez. To get back to our village at some point. That way I won't get lost. Hello, Huffy. How's it going? Welcome back. We're going on a treasure hunt. In theory. Aha! Here's what looks like an ocean. Let's get our boat out and explore it, because we need a treasure map. If you see something I don't, holler, because it's possible that I missed stuff. Oh, looks like there's a little bit of a underwater thing right here. Wonderful. Let's go explore it. What do we got here? We got some drowned coming in hot. Yeah, that's right. Get some oxygen. I really like having nice gear. Oh, for crying out loud. The server lag didn't help, but we can cope. This is actually good to know that this is over here, just in general, because I would like to play around with tridents, you know? Okay, what do we got in here? We got any chests or anything? Ooh, he's got a nautilus shell. We want that. Alright, let's not die. That's floating up to the surface anyway. I want the nautilus shell. Oh, I can't pick it up. I've got... my inventory's too cluttered. Get rid of some garbage that I don't need. Alright. Much better. Alright, we need to find... the chest in here. There it is. Darn it, there's no, there's no, whatchamacallit? Treasure map. I just want a treasure map. Is that too much to ask? Maybe there is... I should really... you know what I should have done is I should have brought some glowstone with me so that I could light up these underwater areas. That would have been very smart. But I didn't. Okay. I didn't see a chest down here anywhere. Maybe we could kind of glitch it out for a second and put the torch out just to see if we see any. It works, you know. Alright, we'll just see if there's any other chests quick, 'cause I don't think there are. I think that one chest is it. So. Alright, let's go back up to the surface here and get in our boat and continue. Well, might as well pick up that experience, though. Alright, I'm actually going to go back to the mainland over here, and we're going to sleep quick. There's experience orbs all over the place. Can't just leave that stuff laying around, you know. Gotta collect that stuff. Alright, so we gotta remember that this is our... I'm actually gonna put a... I'm gonna put a quick marker out. It's kind of... that's our... where we came from. Our... so I'm just gonna put a bit of a marker on this land here. And we'll light it up. Just so that we can see that from a decent distance away, or should be able to anyhow. And we we need to go this way. That's like the super rudimentary sort of attempt at an arrow pointing that direction. Oh no, I was gonna sleep here. Sorry. Let's throw out the bed quick. Should be able to just sleep out in the open. Should be fine. Yeah, we're good. Oops. Except for I want to pick that back up. Very, please. Please. Oh, it sinks. Alright, back in the boat, back on adventure. So we know that that is where we need to go back to. Let's hug the shoreline here, see if we can find any shipwrecks, because that's what we need to find a treasure map. Or at least in theory. Should be able to find treasure maps also in those little, like, I don't even know what that's called. It's not an underwater temple. Oh, there's one right there. What am I? I'm staring it right in the face. See it? Right there. Right there. It's even pretty much on the surface, so that makes it super easy. Although it's covered in ice, so maybe not. I mean, still not difficult. Look at this. All right. No treasure map. I mean, I'll take the gunpowder. Let me out. Just break all this ice. Isn't ice supposed to put, I was gonna say, isn't ice supposed to just allow water to flow back in? Okay, so where... That's the chest I just opened. Must be another chest? Either there must be another chest or there's something wrong here, because this is the second, because then that would be the second ship that we found today that doesn't have any treasure in it. Or I should not that it doesn't have any treasure, but it doesn't have a treasure map, which would just seem very odd to me. So that's the chest we've already explored. But why isn't there a second chest? Or if there is, why can't I find it? I mean, there's not really any other compartments on this ship. That's pretty much it. That is just very odd. Get some of the snow off of here. I've just never seen. This is the second ship we've seen that doesn't have any treasure maps in it. That's kind of concerning. Why is that? Why is that? Because up until now, every single sunken ship that I've searched has had a treasure map in it. Has anyone else ever run into this problem? Be very curious to find out. Because I certainly have not. We are gonna keep on trucking here though, because I'd really like to find one. And if I find out that there's something wrong with this server where the treasure, the ships don't have treasure maps in them for some reason, I'm going to be very annoyed. Looks like we've got another underwater thing over here. Let's give that a let's check that out. Just remembering that we need to go back that direction. Yeah, again, no treasure map. That just leads me to believe that there's something wrong with the server right now. Or that I did something wrong in the configuration file or something. I'm just not sure. It's just weirding me out, man. Yeah, Ooh, mending. Alright, back to the surface. We already explored everything anyway. Man. Just making no sense. I think I might take a quick moment to check something, because if these things aren't spawning treasure in them, that just, it doesn't make any sense. We should have, I mean, we explored like 3 things already. It should really have, there should have been some treasure in there, you know? I really believe there should have been. No. Quick take a look at one of my config files here, because this just is something that I am annoyed at. Because I feel like there's something having to do with treasure on the config file, but I'm pretty sure it should be set to true. Sorry about all the beeping. I forgot that it would do that. Okay, maybe I was wrong. There doesn't appear to actually be any sort of treasure, anything on the config. Still seems odd, though. Sorry, I'm just reading a couple things here. Okay, well, I guess we'll have to continue our exploration, because it doesn't appear that anything on there has should be causing anything like that, unless it has to do with the difficulty level, and it's just that treasure is more rare on a higher difficulty level, which that could be. I would that could be. Maybe that's why it's, you know, we're not seeing a treasure map in every single one of these places we're exploring. That I could believe. I'm just gonna keep hugging the shore here, because then maybe we'll still find something, but I guess we can't guarantee it like I thought we could, which is a little sad, you know, but whatever. Not the end of the world. Nothing. Man, not much out here to explore. Getting pretty far away from home too, but that I'm not too worried about, because I still definitely know our way back. So there's another little place where drown spawn. Go check that out. Maybe we'll get lucky. Crossing the fingers, maybe we'll get lucky. This is like out in an open field underwater. This one's a little bit more lit up as well. Let me off the boat. Let me off the boat. Come on. I don't know why boats are kind of screwed up in my server here, but they are. Oh good, we've got like a whole ton of drowned in here. And what is that? Oh, we need air. We need air. We need air. Come at me. Aha! There's a buried treasure map. Now I'm a little bit less concerned about things overall. That makes me happy. That at least we know that they can still spawn. And at least the drowned have terrible pathfinding, so they can't get in here. Oh, there's a lot of drowned around this place too. Like, holy cow. Talk about a place to come to farm some drowned. I mean, this is like the best. Oh, he's got a trident over here. Oh man. Let's get down below here. some food. Dangerous down here, man. Get some air again. These tridents are pretty sweet. I wish I could get one. Just gonna get rid of some garbage while we're sitting around down here, so we have room in the old inventory. Just get rid of some of the stuff we just don't need. Okay. Looks like that's about it for here. Let's go over to this other spot, see if we got a chest over here that we can explore. Should. Yeah, probably nothing else. There's probably that one, oh, that guy with the trident still must be down there. Yep. Sure is. We gotta kill that guy. Because if we can get his trident, that'd be awesome. Darn. That's alright. Certainly don't always drop them. Alright, let's head to the mainland. Well, let's open up our treasure map. See if what direct. Oh, we're right in the middle of it. Look at that. Which way we gotta go here? We gotta go that way, roughly. Okay, which way? Alright, we need to follow the coast back that direction once we figure out where this treasure is. So that's good. We'll stay on the coast here, which is nice. This is actually underwater treasure, it looks like. It's in this kind of bay area. This cove. Going right for it. Oh, come on. Stop having server lag, you dumb server. Right, we're almost right over it. It's kind of like right in the middle over here. Kind of annoying that it's underwater, not gonna lie. I also know that there's a zombie villager that just went in here is probably drowning. I thought there was one. Oh, he's right there. He's already really close to me. That's why I'm confused. Where you at, bud? There we go. Okay. So, we need to dig down. There we go. All I wanted to do is get some light. Okay, well, let's dig a little bit more. There we go. Got some light. Now, we need to... let's see, how do we want to do this? Put that there, we'll dig down a tad bit more. And we need to dig kind of this direction. A little bit further, and then we're right in the vicinity then of the buried treasure, it looks like. Yeah, we're pretty much right on top of it, or at least in theory. And not necessarily on top of it, actually it could be above our heads also, so I'm just going to dig out a little bit of a space down here for us to work with. And we're going to have to dig up, which is probably going to be somewhat problematic. I'm going to replace this block with cobblestone so we know where the center is. Or at least roughly. Oh, we've got a ways to go up. Jeez. Okay, I was going to say, we must be hitting water soon. Hopefully we also hit a chest. Unless the chest is literally just sitting on the bottom of the ocean. And if it's sitting on the bottom of the ocean, I'm kind of annoyed that I didn't just look first, but we're gonna take a We'll find out, I guess. There's our boat's up there. We can see our boat. Oh. Can't go that way. Let's just take a quick look-see above ground here. We're still right in the correct spot. Alright, let's get some air. Eat some food so in case we do get hurt, we don't die here, because nobody wants to die today. Honestly, I'm almost wondering we just start mining out all this stuff on surface because it's so easy anyway. Get some air, because if it's just right under the surface that might be helpful, but if it's further down it might be difficult still to find. No chest yet. I've never actually had to search for an underwater chest before. I don't know if they're like further underground or what. I am not sure. If you guys know the answer, please let me know. Bit of a runny nose here. Hunting for buried treasure can be very difficult, I've found. Yeah, maybe it's under all this sand. Probably not a bad spot to look anyway. Hey, if nothing else, maybe, you know, get a little bit of, pick up some sand here, you know. Although I forgot my inventory is like completely full and then some, as you can see all the junk laying around up here. Maybe I'm not going to be able to find this buried treasure. That'd be very disappointing. Certainly don't see it yet. It should be like right down here. I think I need to keep digging down this in this area. It's like I know that there is spots here that we can open up into, but I also know that there's still more spots that where there's still dirt and things above. So we're gonna have to kind of do some trial and error here. Figure out where we can and can't dig. But I also am not sure if this treasure could be buried further underground. I'm not sure how the buried treasure mechanics really work, you know? This is the one problem with live stream. When you don't know all the ins and outs of a game, you don't know exactly where to look sometimes for certain things. But hey, that's part of the adventure, right? It's not a bad thing. Part of the adventure. Here we go. We get some more experience from mining some coal, right? That's never a bad thing. Not the greatest level, you know, greatest source of experience ever, but not the worst either necessarily. I'm kind of annoyed that it's this difficult to find this buried treasure. I've never had it be so difficult before. And again, maybe that has to do with me turning up the server difficulty. I'm not sure if that has any effect on it or not. Or maybe it's like up on the beach that we're close to. We're not that close to it. I mean, I should be right on top of it right now. I'm gonna end up like digging all the way down to bedrock just to find this thing, and then it's gonna be like still not there. Set up a full beacon out here and just use this as my open pit mine underneath the ocean over here and just mine out everything. Can't even pick up any of these materials because I don't have any inventory space. Nothing to do with them. Well, not really sure we're gonna be able to find this thing. I have to do some extensive searching off camera after the stream's done here and see what we can find. See if I can do any better as far as yeah, it must be a glitched block there. Definitely not seeing any chests, that's for sure. We've dug out a pretty significant area here too. It's not like we're just digging out 2 blocks or anything like that. Well, I think with that we're gonna have to end for the evening because it is that time of the day. 8 o'clock rolls around, 8 o'clock Central Time, that is. And unfortunately, I do have to bid adieu on this Halloween Eve. Hope everybody has a wonderful evening. Please drop a like on the stream if you enjoyed it, and subscribe and turn that little bell on to get notified. Thank you very much, and have a good one, guys. See you next time, which is Monday at 8 p.m. Central Time.